you guys, it's your girl Charlie, and it is around 1 p.m. and I just pulled up to the Winding Stairs Trailhead, and I've got my backpack. I need to finish loading it, put on my shoes, and then I'm heading out for a little solo overnight, headed to Winding Stairs. I'm gonna hike out there. It's around 2 miles, find a little spot for camp, maybe go swim, explore Winding Stairs, and I just love this area. And it's almost backpacking season, so I got to get out in the woods. Leave no trace. Please pack out what you pack in. One of the #1 rules while backpacking. All right, let's go. But this is beautiful today. I'm only hiking around 2 miles, and then I'll find a little spot to camp. So we're headed to Winding Stairs, which is also part of a big, around 28-29 mile backpacking loop called Eagle Rock Loop. If you've watched my videos, you've seen me do it. It is one of my favorite backpacking trails in Arkansas, and I will be doing it again sometime this fall. We've got to cross Blaylock Creek right here. I actually meant to start in my camp shoes so I wouldn't get my shoes wet. So let's see what it looks like today. I think I can rock hop. Woo, woo. Okay, and I'm in. Good try, Charlie. I was almost there too. I'd almost made it. Well, that's how we're starting this little backpacking trip. But that's okay. Not much of a breeze down here. Oh, I just saw a deer. There he goes. I know you can't see him, but alright, just a few feet in, I've seen one white-tailed deer, and then I just saw this tail that scooted under a rock. And I'm just going to tell myself that it was a lizard, which I'm pretty sure it was anyways. But I am keeping an eye out for snakes. Whew. Already breathing hard. I already need to use my inhaler. If y'all don't know it, which a lot of y'all probably don't, I have asthma, and it's tough to deal with when you're a hiker and a backpacker. And it's usually my first climb a really steep section, and I'll use my inhaler, and then I'll usually be good. Okay. Ooh, when you get in that sun, it's hot. I'm sweating, but it is still a gorgeous day outside. All right, this is where we get our first glimpses of the Little Missouri River. And we are camping by the Little Missouri River tonight. Another lizard. I've already seen like 3 or 4 lizards. Gotta remember to do a critter count at the end of this video. I used to do that a little bit. Need to start doing that again. The water is just so clear. Right, you see the white blazes? This top left one means you're turning. And you're going over there to that orange ribbon, which is the rest of the trail. So this is your Buffalo River crossing to get to Winding Stairs. Not too deep today. I've gone through it when it's been much deeper. But if you are hiking this area, hiking to Winding Stairs, Eagle Rock Loop, do check the water gauge for Little Missouri River because it can get dangerous fast. There's your ribbon. My toes are starting to Charlie horse. I think I need some electrolytes. But we are almost at camp. I have my shoes right here to dry. Socks to dry. You got some trash. And stop talking to yourself. Oh my gosh, this breeze feels so good. Oh, you can see the tadpoles. Wish he would come back. This is usually not what I bring. I usually bring a little small black square sit pad from Walmart. It's in the hunting section. It's like $5. But I couldn't find it. So I had an old foam pad that I just cut down. And I just made it big enough so I can sit down Indian style and not be on the ground. I brought 2 of these 700 milliliter smart water bottles with me. This one is going to be for electrolytes, and then this one is just for regular clean water. But this right here is my EULA circuit, or you will hear people call it a ULA backpack. I love it. I've had it for maybe since 2022, 2023. It's my only backpack that I've ever owned, and it's in great condition. Anyways, this is my bear can. It's not necessary, but I have a love for this bear can. It's so easy and convenient. You can just go put it by a tree, put it in a hole, put a rock on top of it. Nothing's bothered it. And since I'm only staying out here one night, I have a lot of other things in here too. This is my pump sack when I air up my sleeping pad. I've got my Nightcore 20,000 power bank, which this is definitely not necessary for a one-nighter, but this is what I could find at home, and it was already charged. And then I've got food. This is what I need in here right now, is some Element. Whew, that's good. Got my stove. The cover's in rough shape. I burned it over a big camp stove on my road trip over the summer. But you can still use it. My Toke's pot. And then my little pocket rocket stove MSR. Only one I've ever owned. Love this little gadget. So I brought my nature hike. This is a inexpensive bag I bought off of Amazon. It is a down bag, super comfortable, but the comfort level on it is a specific 51.8 degrees. And for me, you need to take those degrees and add about 15 or 20 for me to feel comfortable, because I am a cold person and I sleep cold. So we're really going to test this out tonight. Now, I did bring my sleeping bag liner. This is a silk liner, so it really doesn't add much degrees to it. But I thought I'd try it anyways, and I haven't used this in a long time, honestly. So that's going to help. What is also going to help is my puffy. This is just a Eddie Bauer down puffy jacket that I bought at Sam's like 3 or 4 years ago. I did bring just some light basic black leggings for tonight, just in case I do get cold. If I don't, then I have these bike shorts on that I'll sleep in, or underwear. Then I did bring a long sleeve just so I could get out of this shirt. And it's really not 100% necessary, especially on a one-nighter, to bring clothes to change into. I have slept in the clothes I hiked in so many times backpacking. That does sound kind of gross, but you know, it is what it is. Got my pillow. It says Trickology, but this is not my Trickology pillow. It's just in the Trickology bag. And I really don't know why. Did I not have a bag for this pillow? But this is the Philo Elite by Nemo. Love this pillow. I've got my sleeping pad. This is a Nemo Tensor. It has a pretty high R value rating, which means you can use it in all seasons. An extra pair of socks. This is not how I pack my backpack every time. Sometimes you'll bring different stuff because it'll be different weather. Usually on the very bottom, I have my big sleeping bag, which is my Nemo Disco. But since I didn't bring it this time, I have my tent at the bottom of my bag, which is a Big Agnes Copper Spur 2-person backpacking tent. I love this tent. On the side here are my tent poles, and this is my footprint for my tent. So let's set up my tent somewhere. Look at this. These are holes. Oh, that's not good. Look how dirty my stakes are. Apparently, the last time I used them, I stuffed them in the bag, and that's it. There you go. Oh, little lizard. Just this whole section just kind of goes back and forth through rocks. This little canal right here is so fun on a little inner tube, and then you go down that spot. Done that before. And just how gorgeous is this water? And there's Peace Rock. It feels so good. Picking up some firewood on the way to camp. So hopefully, maybe I can have a fire tonight. Alright, so I was not kidding about collecting wood. Look at all this. Your girl is going to have a fire tonight. But I've got to do something with this. That looks a little better. Oh my gosh, it's not working. So, major backpacking mistake. Check your water filter before you come out here. And I'm very ashamed to say that this is not the first time that this has happened to me. And I even joked about it at home. And here we are. Okay, so I have my boiling water that cooled down in here. I took this top off of my Sawyer. So now you have this. This will fit onto here, like so. And hopefully I can backflush like this. Okay, come out a little more. Now I can't find my inhaler. So it's either down there at the swimming hole. Oh gosh. I just found it. Sometimes I worry about myself. For dinner tonight, I am having a good to go meal, chicken gumbo. And I have never had this before. Tear the pouch open, remove oxygen absorber, add 1 1/3 cups, 325 milliliters of boiling water to the bag, stir and reseal, hang out for 15 minutes, think about how big the universe is, open, stir again, eat, smile. I have dug everywhere in this bag. My food does not have an absorber in it. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I have looked everywhere in here. Hot. Shoot. Don't hold the bottom of it. Oh my gosh. A branch just fell from a tree. What in the world is going on? It's not bad. Could use a little salt and pepper. But I do have some saltine crackers to eat with it. Well, now my fire went out. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, Lord. Putting everything that has a smell to it in here. Like my toothpaste. Oh, Rice Krispie treat. Maybe that will make me happy. I mean, I am happy, but I would be happier with a fire. I have so many empty Ziploc baggies. I don't even know what goes in them anymore. I will give you a little tip. It is so easy to write trash or water filter or footprint on your Ziplocs. That way you do not have to question what goes in there. I've got a little fire going finally, and it's almost 9:30. I'm hearing weird little noises in the woods. Go put up my bear can somewhere. Alright, so this is not necessary, but you know, gotta secure the bear can. Alright, switched out bottles. The other one's full, so this is working. This is the first time I've ever used this little coupling piece to make this gravity, and I love it. I'm using this every time. I made fire! Look at this! Oh my gosh, what a nice fire now. Look at this crazy bug. It's like a huge beetle. He's so big. Man, you would never have thought that I would have backpacked before. Everything tried to go wrong today, but I made it through, ended up being able to filter water, had an amazing fire, and it has just been such a relaxing time. But I'm exhausted and I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning. Got some interesting things on the top of my tent this morning. I've got a walking stick and a pair of granddaddy long legs. So, how did I sleep last night? Not great, but not really cold. I'm really glad I brought this silk liner. This bag ended up working, though I did have to really struggle to keep it burritoed around me. And I tossed and turned last night, so every time I tossed and turned, I would have to then fix my covers. Fix up my tent. I'm going to take out this huge orange tent fly that I found yesterday in the tree. It is just now 10:30 and I am hungry. Just gonna have tuna and the rest of my crackers from last night. And try to stuff this in my front pocket. Got it. You can stuff a lot in this front pocket of the circuit. We are headed back across the Little Missouri River. Say goodbye to dry feet. Backpacking term of the day, silk blazing. It is when you are the first person on trail and you are catching all the spider webs. I've been hiking up for a little while, but I feel nice and strong. My legs and my hips are sore, but I'm almost to the top here, and the rest will be downhill, down to Blaylock. All right, just crossed over Blaylock, and we're almost back to the car. Trailhead, let's go. Finish! This makes me even more excited for backpacking season. Like, what am I gonna go do next? So I would say this was a successful overnight backpacking trip. I learned some lessons this trip. One is make sure you backflush your filter. And I already knew that because I've done it before. I was able to fix that problem though, thank goodness. It took me about an hour and a half to 2 hours to make a fire. Which, having a fire backpacking is honestly kind of rare. I mean, you're usually just tired and ready to go into your tent, and most of the time you don't have fire starters. What else happened this trip? Whew, that feels good to take off. I have extra pounds of trash with me. Good things that happened on this trip. I'm really glad that I took a 20,000 battery bank, because I would have run out of battery, because I take a lot of pictures and a lot of video. I'm also glad that I had my silk sleeping bag liner, because that kept me warm and cozy last night, so I'll probably start taking it on most of my trips. Didn't lose my inhaler. It was in my sports bra. But overall, just had an amazing trip. Like, for September, it feels amazing right now. Oh, critter count. 1 deer, lots of lizards, some big tadpoles, fish, dragonflies, oh, granddaddy longlegs, and that walking stick. No squirrels, no snakes, few birds, and that's about it. All right, you guys, this little backpacking adventure is over. I had such an amazing time, had some highs, had some lows, but Winding Stairs and Little Missouri River is just absolutely gorgeous. You guys need to come out here and check it out. Like always, thank you. Get out. Like always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello.